But I think about people like Allen Iverson and people that just went through a whole bunch, didn't even do half of this. Like, he's bugging out now. Now you really wilding out. You living like a rapper, but playing in the NBA. They want you guys to have a clear image because a lot of people, they push this to kids. I get it. I understand. But he's still a young kid. It's a lot going on. But this was the video that started it all. When he was in the club and waved that little Men in Black gun that Will Smith had, that shot and ran from one room to another. It looked like that's what he had, because that shit was a little baby. But I feel you. Maybe that shit is shoot like a micro 9. I've seen micro 9s before, so I don't know what that is. Thug life, question mark. The Memphis Grizzlies have dealt with a lot of drama on the court this season, and now they are dealing with quite a bit of it off the court as well. Ja Morant has faced some disturbing allegations that involve him threatening a mall security guard, which we'll get into, beating up a 17-year-old, which we'll get into, and now he has found himself in even more of hot water after his last social media antics. The Grizzlies came up short in the battles with Denver on Friday night, with Morant on a decent game dropping 27 points and 10 assists. I don't like that. Decent game, 27 points, 10 assists. Come on, the guy had a double-double. He did his job, but they didn't win. So at the end of the day, should you be out there celebrating, throwing money, and showing guns? No. After the game, though, Ja Morant went Instagram Live in early hours of Saturday morning and was caught flashing a gun, which was even a worse decision considering all the allegations surrounding him right now. Again, we heard about that like a couple months ago about him and the 17-year-old. Like, I knew about all that. But I have seen how serious it's got lately with all this shit. Is just not making it good for him, bro. It's just really not making it good for him. Just wanted to get the chat up on my phone. All right, we good now. But yeah, it's not looking good. He's just not making it. It's like, yo, let's just watch this video. I know we've probably all seen it by now on social media. But Ja Morant inside the strip club showing off a deuce, the shit that Austin Powers had, Will Smith had in Men in Black, whichever movie you preferred as a child. But this is the little pa-choom, 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 pa-choom. Gotta make sure I don't get copyrighted. But let's go back to him doing his little rap single. Like, this shit to me is crazy, bro. I just really can't believe this. Like, the star of the NBA right now. I've been telling everybody that Morant was that guy since that college pick. And I get it. Being young in this era, you're probably looking up to rappers like that, NBA Youngboy and all them. You have as much money as them now. You're living like them. You have all these dudes around you saying, I'll die for you. I'll do whatever for you. I understand. It could definitely get to your head, and he's super young, so I totally understand. But to be in here showing the gun and all that, now you need your mans next to you. You see, if you're in the NBA, even if you want to do something stupid, have your mans next to you be in the video. Like, oh, we out here packing with the baby 9, with the micro 9. Have your mans waving it. You should not be doing that. You have sneakers dropping with Nike. You have a whole bunch of other shit that's probably coming out that I don't even know. But the star that you are in the NBA and the future that you have, I'm not even going to say had because you're still so young and I think you can still get this behind you. If you clean up your act soon, it's just limitless, bro. And you're just going to ruin it for some dumb shit. This is what you need them dudes around you for. This is what you're paying your entourage for. This is why they come to the games for free. They're not just there to chill and take Instagram pictures. You there for when shit gets hot and they hit the whip. Now that's, what's mine? What's mine? The bail money that gotta be hit for you? As bad as that sounds, I understand. But if I'm in prison, who's gonna pay for me to get out if I'm the bread maker? You gotta understand that as bad as it is, that's the job it comes with being the entourage. Also, mad random. We're gonna get a little bit more into this. I saved this bag and like 3 more chips so I can remember to tell you guys the taste of how bad these OTF chips were, bro. Oh my God. These shits taste like yesterday. Like, yo, oh my God, there's like 4 chips in there left. So I can get a fresh taste to tell you of like how bad and mad I was. But we'll get to that. And he's litty and shit. And he's just 23 years old. He's the guy right now, bro. It's Ja Morant. Like, my dog is Ja. I got Ja Morant. Ja say I'm Frey. Ja, as in if you Rastafarian into the religion or into Jamaica and everything, there's just a lot of great things behind the name. Ja, don't ruin it, please. You, Ja, don't ruin it. You one of my favorite Ja's of all the Ja's, please. Don't ruin it.
I got money. Is it?
When niggas was screaming Zion Williams, I was telling them Ja Morant. I just want to make sure I had to put that in there. I'm one of them old heads that got to be telling you I was here from the beginning.
That nigga ain't slime.
But this is the beginning right here. Look at his face. You can see it in his 2D RPT Wi-Fi. Like, he just has a little evil smile behind it. Like, yo, you should have known, bro, when you grabbed that phone out. But I get it, you're lit, because we've all woke up the next day and looked at our social media stories or in Snapchat back in the day, or just whatever you post on, and just be like, oh, wow, I was lit last night. Lord, that's what you start deleting everything and shit. Like, oh, nah, I was tripping. Oh, nah, I was tripping. You got to start taking everything down. So he's probably had one of these. Not even probably. He definitely had one of these, because look what it led to. After a loss. Right here is where you lost it. Right here is where you lost it. When you picked it up like this, like, nah. That's where it all went from bad to worse, brother. It went from bad to worse.
And the NBA young boy in there, like, nah, that's gonna lead you to some madness. No bullshit. That shit gonna lead you to do some crazy shit, just like you did that night. Oh no.
And what really been having me laughing, the social media been calling him NBA Ja. Like, nah, that's crazy. He's really in the NBA, NBA young boy, NBA. I see what y'all did there. I like that. I see what y'all did there. I like that. You should have held the gun. Whoever that is right there, you shouldn't be holding me. You should have been holding the gun. The gun should have been in your hand. You should have been waving it while Ja Morant does this. Ja Morant should have been doing this in the club. Just doing this in the VIP section while you waving a little baby gun. That would have been crazy. We would have woke up the next day like, bro, you got to surround yourself around better people. We could have lied. We could even... That's what your gang got to be there to take the rap for, but not you.
I know he woke up the next day sober and shit like, oh, I bugged out.
They said Ja Morant lived in a good neighborhood. He focused on basketball. He wasn't in the gang. Why is he throwing up these signs? Why is he throwing up these signs? We watch way too much YouTube. This is what YouTube does to your child. You know, when you're one of them parents that your child's on YouTube all day, this is the kind of shit that he learned. That's how you know you turn it on. This is the shit right here that these kids is learning today. You see? You don't know how to read a book. You won't learn how to do some shit like that, but you learn how to do all this and that with your fingers and shit. Lord, Ja Morant, you once in a generation kind of talent. Please don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. I literally was out the NBA, no bullshit. After the Mamba left, I was out the NBA. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. I was like, my emotions was out the NBA. I was just hurt. I was hurt. And then Ja Morant really sparked that back for me, bro. He really sparked that back. So it's like, don't ruin it for me, bro. I really, really, really enjoy watching you. And more than that, more than just me enjoy watching you. You're an amazing talent, bro. An amazing talent to ruin because, like, people are saying you're going to be the first player to make it out of the NBA. You know, people are like, yo, I got to make it out the hood. They're saying that he's going to be the first player to make it out the NBA. Like, you going to go to the hood, bro. You wilding out. You going the wrong way. Like, you're going to be the hood's #1 draft pick. Like, relax. Relax. They wanted to kill AI because he wore extra long t-shirts and do-rags. I'm not gonna say no word like anybody is. They're judgmental in those leagues, and we gotta walk on eggshells, and just because we're in the room, because times do change and stuff has gotten better, but it still hasn't got better to them except you with this, because you see the media claws on you with they stick their fangs right in you. Like, they hear a juicy story and they're gonna keep digging you down. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna change, man. Look at the range, man. I got a whole new game plan. They don't care. They're gonna beat this story dry, bro. They're gonna find out everything you did just to make you sound worse. And the way that you look and the way that I look and the way that we look is it's just saying. I'm just saying, you're just not making it easy for yourself in this league, bro. They want people like, again, this sounds crazy, but players that are like the face of the leagues are usually Patrick Mahomes, Steph Curry. I'm just saying, you see something that I don't want to say nothing too crazy is why I'm here stuttering and shit, turning Stutter Steve. But what I'm saying is there is a pattern with these players that you see that they do choose to make the face of these leagues, and it's never the ones that look like Ja Morant. That's what I'm saying. And Ja Morant, you have the talent to be it. The biggest thing in the league. Kind of like that Lamar Jackson. Again, one of those, like, I don't see Lamar being forced to be the face of the league like I see Patrick Mahomes being thrown in front of everyone. It's just how it is.